everyone? It is your old pal Ron. This has been one of the worst years that you can ever expect, and I think everybody kind of feels that way with everything that has gone on in the world. But for us, it has been an exceptionally bad year. You know, what is up always comes down for some reason, and being the family that we are, we always fight through and go forward. Unfortunately, you know, after a year of losing family members, an arm that has been reconstructed more or less, as well as, you know, my wife losing work because of diseases and things that have gone on in the world, we have been strucken once again. Behind the scenes that you haven't known over the last week is that we have been dealing with the disease. I don't even like mentioning it, but the pandemic has hit my son's home, and unfortunately, it has been very, very hard on us. We have spent the last year protecting ourselves, doing everything right, and someone just decides to barge in, a family member, not of this side of the family, of course, not feeling well, and infected the family. You know, I could sit here and play blame game all day long, and so forth and so on. My son has been very, very sick. We have a 3-month-old there that has kind of gone through it a little bit. My 1.5-year-old granddaughter, who seemed to be fine through this whole thing. But our main concern has been my daughter-in-law, who suffers from cystic fibrosis, a very deadly, life-shortening lung disease, and she has taken a turn for the worst. The reason for this is I'm going to not be doing anything live for an indefinite amount of time, an undisclosed amount of time, and wanted to make you guys aware of that. And that's the first thing I wanted to do. I know we had planned on doing all kinds of things today. We were going to work on Altar Quest and do it live here. I painted a bunch of stuff, trying to take my mind off things, but things have taken a severe turn. We are really battling this. The reason for this video is, number one, I'm not going to be live for a while, and I want to let you know. It seems like I've had to make a couple of these videos over last year, and I'll tell you something, it's frustrating, but being the people that we are, we fight through things, and we will get through this somehow, some way. Our main concern is my daughter-in-law. This can be very deadly. They are on their way to a hospital as we speak right now, upon suggestion from a very good friend and family doctor who has been taking care of my family for this long. The other thing that's scary about this is the risk to my wife. As you know, my wife has suffered through a lot of things over last year, and how sick she was. She has lung problems, so we have to keep her protected. But we have to pull the kids out of there. And I have elected to take this on myself. I suffer from diabetes, but hopefully I've got it under control. And I've got to put myself at risk. Better myself than my 80-year-old mother-in-law or my wife. And I will do my best to take care of these two children while we try to fight through this and figure how we're going to get through this. So that's one of the reasons that I'm not going to be around. And I really, not so much apologize, but I wanted to let you know. But I also want to educate you on something. You know, we spent the last year being smart, and now it seems like the world is waking up a little bit. But to be honest, this is still an issue, okay? And it's still affecting people. So please protect yourself, if not for yourself, but for the others around you. Keep your distance, do all the things that you need to do to protect people. Listen, this isn't a political statement, this isn't about vaccines, this isn't about anything, and I don't want to hear any of that. This is about people, okay? I don't care what side of the fence you are on, you know, whether you believe it's real or not, it's very real because it's affecting us, and it can cost us dearly. it can cost us very, very dearly. Okay? So I'm not going to be checking emails. I apologize for that. I'm not going to be checking the comments. If I can, I will, and I'll make sure to respond. But I'm going to tell you right now, anything political or anything put there, I've actually asked someone to monitor it and delete it, because we're not going to deal with that. This is about people. This is about human beings being careful and caring for one another. It's the very basis of what this channel has been since the very beginning. Okay? And I'm coming to you now, okay, and telling you this in our darkest moment, because it is very, very dark, and I hope we can come out of this. Okay? I hope we're not one of the statistics, okay, that it goes bad. But I tell you, we're going to fight. We're going to try to do everything we can, and we bond together as a family, and we will find a way to get through this one way or another, okay? And we will always keep moving forward. And I implore you to take safety measures that you feel comfortable with, not for only yourself, but your family and others. If you don't feel good, don't do like certain people have done to that family that has been safe for a year, okay, and done everything right, and just barge in without anybody knowing or any warning. Take care of yourselves, protect yourselves, and protect others. We're almost there. We can get there. We can get through this, all of us, as a human race. But we have to work together, some way, somehow, and beat this. Do your best and care for others. I'm telling you right now that we are going to do everything that we can, okay? And thank God we have a great support system, from our great Dr. Paul to two of my closest friends who are there all the way for me and will support me in any way. People that I've known for a very, very long time. Like I said, I don't have many friends. I could probably put them on a hand. Not very many, okay? And especially in this business, it's probably even less than a handful, okay, that I admire. But, you know, I have to shout out my friend Rob and Justin, my other son, more or less, for all their support and everything that they do to help and protect me as well, to keep me safe, okay? And I hope that you guys have a good support system, and that you hear this video and take this warning and heed this warning. We're almost there. Don't let your guard down, okay? They were kids. They didn't know any better, and they didn't expect it, okay? But when somebody's not feeling good, don't go. If you're not feeling good, don't go in front of people, okay? Don't be selfish. And I implore you to do this. I implore you. Don't end up like we are right now. Because I'll tell you, it just takes one instance and it affects so many lives. Okay? Let's just do the right thing and go forward. I'll be back as soon as I can, I hope. I really do. And hopefully with good news. I just don't think I can give you any more bad news. Okay? I love you all. My community is the greatest and best community on YouTube. And I know that sounds selfish, but it's true. You've been kind to me. You've been giving to me. And I'll try to come on live if I can. But right now, with the way things are, I just can't do it. And I apologize for that. You got a couple of videos. There's one that's coming out tomorrow that I wanted to fix. It's about Games Workshop. But I'm not going to be able to reshoot it, to be honest with you. I'm just not going to be able to have time to reshoot, because as I've learned more and more, I've been a little bit more forgiving where I should be a little bit more harsh. So please just take those comments as they come. You got another video coming up for Blood Bowl, the newest installment from there. After that, I just don't know what's coming up. I'll try to do my best to make sure videos up there, but as far as live painting and stuff like that, I have to put that on the back burner. And I know you understand. I just want to keep you informed. That's what I do here at this channel, keeping you informed and pulling back the curtain and letting you know what happens in real people's lives. Not a plastic smile, not a bunch of companies backing and paying behind the doors. Okay, this is just a very real channel that tries its best. May not be the most popular channel, doesn't matter. This is something that's personal between you and I, and for that I am thankful for, and I am thankful for your support. So I ask for your thoughts, and those of you that want to send your prayers, I'll take anything I can get at this moment. We are in desperation mode, and I'm asking for everything I can get from you. I know it's a lot, I know it's much, and I'm just telling you that I will do the same for you. We help each other and we get through things together. And by informing you of this and letting you know how this goes, it's just us bonding together and trying to get through yet another tough time. You've been through some tough times. I've tried to been there for you. I'm going through tough times. I need you now. I need your thoughts and your prayers. So until next time, I love you all. Be safe, be kind, be good to one another, but most of all, be safe. And remember, like I always tell you, to the world you may be one person, but to one person you may be the world. And you, my friends, are my world. Thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you soon.